Righto guys, welcome to Horsham Speedway. Nice little track out in the middle of nowhere, probably about 10 k's north of Horsham. We've come over with the boys, got the bus set up here. We camped at Dimboola last night, had a bit of a session. So we'll see you when we get over in the pits. Okay guys, here we are in the pits. Pitted next to Nate Truan and Normie Moore. So a few South Australians there. Sam's just in there changing the gearing. If you haven't seen the gearing, quick change, diff, 2 cogs there, big one and a small one. The big one always goes at the top. They will fit the other way. You put the small one at the top. I'm guessing you'll go 200 mile an hour, but it'll take you a day to get there. So track here at Horsham, Sam will probably show you in a minute. A little bit bigger than Murray Bridge, so we're just upping the gear in a touch. A bit more speed. G'day guys, here we are, Blue Ribbon Raceway, Horsham. Finally back in the car tonight after a bit of a break. Yeah, the track's looking reasonably good at the moment. They're getting a fair bit of water into it, so happy about that. I thought it might be a bit dusty, but so far so good. Yeah, it might be interesting tonight. They've got some V8 truck things on tonight, and from what I've heard, they've got pretty narrow tyres and will probably destroy the track a little bit, so she might get a bit rough, but we'll see how we go. Haven't really changed too much with the setup. We're going to keep it close to Mildura. See what the track does. If it's looking really hooky, we might adjust it a little bit, but we'll see. Alright, see you after heat 1.
We'll be keeping an eye on Mark coming from the back there.
Okay guys, here we go, heat 1 starting out of position
Sammy
2.
Martin on the front row. I'm sure his dad will be watching on. Also his mum's here from Bendigo this week, so a big shout out to her as well.
Outside.
And we are just about to get off and running this time around now. And right into action. And Sammy Martin goes to the front. He went for a 2-kilometre run this morning, Paul. He's a very fit young man as he comes around. Look at your race leader, Sam Martin. Sam Martin on the last lap now. The white flag out. Here comes Sam Martin down that back straight. Coming on to the last third turn now. Coming onto the main straight. Here he comes, your race Heat 1B winner, Sam Martin. Second.
Okay guys, good heat win. Couple little problems. Was over revving. We changed the throttle linkage during the week and I think we stuffed up, but we've got it back to where we had it before. Bit of smoke there, the oil catch can was full, so we hadn't emptied that since the last meeting. You get a bit of methanol in those, so I think we're ready to go. What was a car like, Sam?
Hard work, but good. Any tighter, I would have been struggling. Yeah, okay, no worries, thanks. Yeah, so happy to come home with the win. I've had more time than I thought, so I was probably overdriving it a little bit too. So we'll leave it, and hopefully the track comes to us, and we should be good.
Okay, guys, here we go. Heat 2, 3 back on the inside.
There should be the 40 as they roll around there, and as they do, that will be Jeremy
a nice steady
Pearson.
race.
That is your field. We have 7 from heaven, and we're about to let them loose for 10 laps. The journey is over, and let's have a look as they kick in to turns 1 and 2 for the first time down the back chute. Oh, we've got one guy backwards. He's run out of go power already. He'll come straight to the infield. That's bad luck for the white car as he pulls it in. But out in front now, our race leader is Stephen Angel. However, Medicine, Sam Martin moving into 3rd. Jeremy Pearson, Marcus Fraser, Jake Warren. That is your field. Bad luck.
Righto guys, pretty good heat then. 5th to 2nd, and seem to be moving pretty good. So I don't know, what's the track like, what's the car like then? Sorry, get the microphone back. What was it like then?
Yeah, no, pretty good. Probably could be a little bit tighter, but that's been real fussy. Again, I was probably overdriving it a bit at some points and losing a bit of ground, but no, good. Got up to 2nd, so happy with that. So probably front row, I would have thought.
Okay guys, so starting from pole in the feature, so everything's sort of going good so far tonight, so hopefully we can have a good feature. What he's doing now, if you're new to sprint cars, he's just siping the tyres. So we've actually got 2 new tyres on we've been using tonight, first time we've ever used 2 together, mainly because he was out of position 2 in the first heat, so we thought bugger it, we'd just get out and have a crack, and seems to be going alright so far. What this siping does, it's got little razor blades in there. Just show us the little razor blades just in there, 6 of them, and it just puts a very fine cut through all the little knobs there. Just, I think it's to help the heat out. I don't really know what it does, but I think it just lets the heat out and probably softens them up a bit more rubber to hit the ground. So that's the left rear. Then you'll probably go and do the, you're doing the right rear as well? Yep. So come over here and get this one. So this is only 2 races old, this Hoosier tyre. I think it's the first time we've used a Hoosier. So they're a little bit more expensive, but it's all we could get hold of. And a big thanks to David Kerr who bought this tyre for us. Okay guys, just thought we'd do a quick video of strapping himself in, show you what happens in the cockpit. Got 2 belts that come over his shoulders, and then one that comes up between the legs. These are the arm restraints, so they will hook up down the bottom here. Got a little latch down there. All fireproof underwear on underneath. This is the Hans device, so we'll show you that as he puts the helmet on. That's to stop your head from flopping around. Got the belt stuck under it a bit here, but we'll sort that out. So the arm restraints, just if you have a rollover, stop your arms from popping out the side. Always has it nice and tight. Just get the helmet. And we'll just show you the Hans device. Just the collar goes over his neck, got a strap each side, which hooks onto the side of the helmet or clips just into there. Turn it around when he gets the other side on. So that's it there, just on the side. So stops the head from wobbling around if you're in a big crash. And that's pretty much it, all strapped in, ready to go. Still got to put the steering wheel onto the shaft there, and all ready for the A main.
Doorway salute. Okay, here we go, race fans. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, get up off your seats. They go 4 wide. A sign of respect for you tonight. If you got your phones, put your phones on, but you know it turns 1 and 2. Fire beams and horns, that's what we want when they roll by. From around the corner to around the world, you are going out live on Facebook tonight, and there's people tuning in from every corner of the planet. Go racing here, 20 laps on the corner, and go in the mix. Gets the drop down there in the gentleman's concreting, number 66. He leads them down the back street, but Hartley is there as well. Sammy Rodder now in there for third, and it is McPhail. Sammy Martin, he's throwing it away, Hartley.
guys, just getting ready to pack the car up. And what was happening in that one, Sam?
Dad set it up wrong.
It's my fault, set it up wrong.
I don't know. It just was a bit of a handful. It's been a handful all night really, but that was the worst. And yeah, don't know.
Oh, well, all finished. That's the season finished, guys, and she's in one piece. Okay, guys, we've got to get Sam's mum in the video. She's came to watch Sam. First time she's come to watch him race, I reckon, for 20 years. What was your name again? I forgot. Oh, Bev. It's Bev, I think it was. We were going pretty good together until I think it was about her 33rd birthday, and I bought her this wrinkle cream, and things went downhill from there. But other than that, everything's going good. And we got Stewie. Sorry.
Stewie's more upset than me.
G'day, that's Stewie. Oh, he's got to put the light on.
Third place tonight.
No.
No, we didn't quite have the car right in the feature, but it was a good night. No, very happy.
G'day guys, just a rundown on Blue Ribbon Raceway. Yeah, we had a good meeting, good start to the meeting anyway. Threw it away in the feature unfortunately, but gonna get that I suppose. Heat 1 we started with a win, second win of the season, so pretty happy about that. Heat 2 got fastest time of the night, so that was good. Car was just a little bit of a handful all night, but still quick. Going to the feature we left it, obviously, and yeah, it was just way too hard to drive. Yeah, real tight going in, loose mid-corner, it was hard to sort of keep on the pole line. Yeah, in hindsight, we probably should have added some stagger to the car because we weren't running a great deal, which probably would have fixed the issue. But we didn't, and I don't even know if we really had much of a tyre option to do so, being so late in the season. But you're going to get that. Probably been a bit hard on myself. If I went shit in the first 2 races and started P15 and worked my way up to P8, I'd probably be pretty happy. But it's the other way around, and I started P1 and finished P6, so you always remember your last race, so oh well. All in all, we've come a long way. Seems like we've got a good base set up now, so we should be able to go into next season pretty confident. I think the whole season's been a big success, really. Big thanks to Damien Drendel Concreting. He couldn't make it, unfortunately, because of work. But yeah, just thanks to him for everything he's done this season. We've probably been able to run twice as many meetings as we thought we could because of him, so thanks Damien. Thanks to David Kerr, he's a neighbouring farmer out where I work who comes to the Speedway sometimes, and I bumped into him out the farm and he sponsored me a tyre for tonight, so thanks mate, appreciate it. Thanks to Pitchers, they lent me a couple of gear sets because we don't really have a gear set for Horsham, and we actually probably, the 2 gear sets that he lent me, I probably should have even started on the one I did and then maybe even changed to the other one. So yeah, thanks for that. They've been great all season. Who else? Thanks to Mum for coming out. She came from Bendigo to watch. She's not really a big fan of me racing really anything, so yeah, I think she enjoyed herself though, which was good. I think she's a bit happier that I got a roll cage around me now, so yeah, thanks for coming Mum. And yeah, she's probably going to be a bit pissed when she finds out that I'm building a solo up, but yeah, hopefully she doesn't watch this. Sorry if you do, and happy Mother's Day. Yeah, it was good to catch up with them. Her partner Stu come as well, and he seemed to be more into the racing than me after the meeting. So yeah, no, it was good to see them too, and hopefully they can get to a couple of other meetings there next season if we can make it. And I think that's about it. I'll leave it at that. So thanks everyone. I think we'll do another video with just a rundown of the season, Dad said. So I better thank Dad as well. Yeah, especially better thank Dad. I've been flat out with work and football, and the issues that we've had with the car, with the ring gear and whatnot. It's just been a nightmare. And yeah, I've been doing 70+ hour weeks and trying to work on the car, and everything that got done to the car, which was a fair bit, I reckon I probably did maybe 10% of it, and Dad did the other 90. So big thanks to Dad. There's no way we would have made it to Horsham without him. So thanks for that. Yeah, and everything he's done all season. So, and all the other sponsors, I won't go through them all now. I think Dad went through them in the video, so I'll leave it at that. So thanks guys, and hopefully we can do a couple of videos in the off season. I'll get the solo bike built. I'll do a bit of a video with that, if I can remember how to put one together. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that. So see you guys.